Mm-hmm. So the question of the day is: would you rather live in the hood at night or live in the country at night? Jay, what is your answer?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds racist as crazy, but like it feels like living in the hood isn't as bad because you already knows that what's gonna happen. You got people outside shooting, game banging, doing all that other stuff. Like you're not gonna be surprised it was in the hood. For all I know, if I live in a country, which I do, man, I can be outside, right? I can literally go outside, let's say 9, 10 o'clock at night, dark. Maybe let's get even further, like 12 o'clock. If I see Smokey the Bear out there trying to dap me up, bro, I'm gonna have an issue.
First of all, why is Smokey the
It's
Bear
like
trying to dap you up? What? There's a lot of
this
things
is the
that
country.
has questions to
Yes,
it. So,
this is the think about it. This is the country. The country doesn't have is just nothing but mostly woods. So you don't know what's out there in those woods lurking.
but why the bear
Like,
trying to dap you up like you the homie?
for we as humans, we do a lot of deforestation, so it looks like we're living in their land. Bro, imagine you literally walking outside in the country and you're just like, I want some fresh air, and then you see a possum or a raccoon just sitting there going, "Hey, what's good, bro?"
There
Like,
was a
imagine
possum on my porch one time. It was a little baby possum.
that's in the country. Think about that. And this is probably what during the day.
No, I think I found it at night. It was a little baby possum. Hissed at
Even
me.
worse.
Went to try to capture
Even
it, but
Try to
explain.
capture
Okay,
it.
it was okay. I let it go free.
Dev, let me ask you this:
What's she
Are
trying to
you
eat?
going to see? Are you going to see like possums, like crazy animals in the city?
I mean, every
Like, which
now
one
and
you be
then, but
most
it's
scared of?
not. It's not as frequent as the country. You know, you'll see them every now and then, but it's not as frequent as out there in the woods.
So you kind, I feel like you kind of have the same process that I do when it comes down to which one is worse. Living in the hood, I mean, yeah, I got to duck for my life every night because I might get shot. Drive by on the block might get shot, but I'd rather have something like that than wake up one day and I just hear something I know that can probably kill me sitting outside my house. Let me walk outside at night and next thing I know, I see something that can probably eat me alive before I can even run to defend myself. So I gotta say, like, living in the country is I'd rather live in the hood before I live in the country at night.
Okay, but you do.
Because I'm with you. That's why. And for people who want to like know a disclaimer about anything, by all means, you know,
There's
the
less
country is not
people.
bad. I mean, the country's not bad,
You ain't
but
gotta talk to people. People are annoying sometimes.
what the funny thing is like there could be people out there like them strangers living out there in the woods. For all we know, a homeless person could be sitting out in the woods, like the deep woods, just watching us as we like go outside and take out trash out. Like you know how they said the eyes have shadows? No, the eyes have shadows. The shadows have eyes.
That's
That's
what
I
I
messed that
say.
up.
Like you messed that up.
But how the shadow have eyes, bro? You cannot tell me if you look into the woods, you can see what's looking back at you. And if you can, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to see what it looks
So
like
what you
fully outside the darkness.
so what you saying is like the country is creepy, basically.
Yes.
Okay, well we on the same page there. All right, Sam, what's your input? Let me hear what you got to say.
Yeah, I already said it. I'm like, country's better because I mean, you ain't gotta talk to people. You out in the middle of nowhere. You don't. You can be self sufficient if you really want to. You don't have to. I mean, yeah, there's like, you know, the potential for random wild creatures and stuff, but I mean, I, maybe not like deep country, but like I mean, I've been out in the country like my whole life, so I'm kind of a little partial. So um, I don't think it's that bad.
Okay, well that's one good way to put it. You got one person that's from the city. You got one person that actually been in the country as long
I
as
mean, if you
You,
think about it, people are the most dangerous creatures you'll face, whether
I
hood or
don't.
not. If you're near the city, like there's people and they are not trustworthy. So
Also, Dev, to comment on your thing, I've lived in both the city and the country. I currently reside in the country, but I used to live in the city. You know that 'cause that's how we met. But I would have to agree to, Sam's point on the fact that people are the most dangerous things to be out there. But at least with a person, you can somewhat fight back. Like a person is kind of predictable if you think about it. If you see somebody out there in the darkness, your first action is like, let me go get my defense. Like, but if you see something that may not take like, let's put it this: if you shoot a human more than once, like maybe let's say like 3 or 4 times, and that thing doesn't go down, oh, by all means, you deserve to die.
I like how
Whatever they got.
I like how you went from that human to that thing immediately.
Because if we don't know what like people are doing, like if someone really wanted to get with you, they would have bulletproof like armor. I'm talking like the best. I'm pretty sure they don't have a helmet yet to like that's bulletproof. But if they do, just imagine someone is outside. They really want to get to you, and they have all that stuff on, and you cannot defend yourself. Like, you know how scary that is? We probably have the technology to have bulletproof helmets, bulletproof everything.
There are bulletproof helmets.
That's scary. Like I'm like, what I
What?
mean by
What?
bulletproof helmets, I'm not. Hmm?
Are you talking about? Oh, you talking about like some motorcycle stuff?
Yes, full face, full 360 bulletproof.
Yeah, they've been around for a while now.
See, nah, that's. But the thing is, it's let's be realistic. Not an average day citizen can get that.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like in a situation like that, if yes, humans are dangerous. So I would assume, yeah, living in the city is bad because someone can walk up and shoot you. But I guess I'm saying for the country aspect, you will see someone coming before they will see you. Like I feel like in the country, especially if you know your surroundings around the country wise, you will see them before they see you.
You sound like a damn state trooper. I'll see you before you see me. Okay, what's up with the silence?
I I'm just sitting there thinking about what she said because in a would you rather that to further on to the would you rather part of it, if I had to survive, let's put like someone that's really crazy that's trying to hunt me and kill me. Would I rather survive? Would I rather live in a hood or the country? If you put it with that aspect of like someone trying to kill me, definitely the country. I rather live in the country because at least I know I have a better chance of surviving. Like in the hood, it could be like I could walk into Walmart and get shot.
Thought you said that wasn't all that. It's not all that dangerous.
Oh, she got you there.
Change your mind in like 10 minutes.
Look now, like all I'm saying is it's different when you put other aspects to it.
Yeah.
Like
There's good and bad to both. There is.
Hey, yeah, I would definitely say that. There's definitely, it's good and bad. I'd rather stay in the city because honestly, in the hood, you know what's going on. And it depends where you live and how long you've been there. You know what's going on. You know who's shooting. You know when the police around. You know what's going on, and you can kind of sleep comfortably. It's like, hey, I know what's going on. But in the country, the woods talk. The woods do talk. And if you don't know your animals or you don't know what's in your area, that's creepy. I ain't gonna lie. It really
I
is.
have to agree to that.
Like Eastern North Carolina, for example, right? So when you're driving home late at night in the city, for one, you know your whole area. You know what's like you see something over there, you ain't really paying too much attention to it, right? But in the country, you see something about 15 foot tall walk across the road. You hoping you didn't watch what just happened. You try to ignore it. And especially if it's
You have a
foggy
point.
too, you got the little people that likes to walk along the highway in the fog. Like you pass them, they disappear. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh no. See, the aspect of that is the sad thing is, it's like you thought if you start talking about ghosts, or you drive down a country road, you tired, let's say like 11 o'clock at night, and you trying to keep your focus, and you see a shadow like a little ghost of a girl, and it wakes you up, and you turn around and there's nothing there. No, I'm not about to face that in the country. There's
Bruh,
too much open
bruh,
space for them to try to come catch me.
bro, I'm telling you, just drive out here and like where I live on these 2-lane dark roads, no lights at all, houses a mile from the road, and it's foggy. you'll see a lot of that. Or you just see some random shadow that's about 10 feet tall walk across the road in front of you, you know? And
Thank
it's
you.
like, what am I looking at, you know? And you kind of just got to keep driving and focus on something else because it's going to it scares you. It does.
Nah, see, I gotta.
Yeah, that's why I don't like living out here. Well, I don't mind living out here, but when it gets dark, yeah, no. And then especially when the woods start talking to you, the everything like around you, like you hearing noises and all that, and you don't know your animals too. Yeah, it's a wrap. And what's worse is when you're where I live. Well, you've been to where I live. Is when
Mm-hmm.
you know the woods right next door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're out there at night and you hear something walking through it, but you can't see it, it's a little
Nah,
spooky.
nah,
I
take me out,
chalked it
coach.
up to a deer most of the time. I say, oh,
Take me out of the game, coach. Uninstall me, coach.
but I chalk it up to a deer. And it sounds like a legit person walking through the woods. Like compared to an animal, it's like more sounds to it. But when a person walks through it, it's like the distinct two steps. You know. There was one night I was trying to throw something away, and I heard somebody it sound like somebody's walking through it, and I say, "Nope, I'm going right back inside."
That's not for Big Daddy.
Yeah, I refuse. That is, I will say I refuse to live in the country at night. Daytime, yeah, sure, cause it's beautiful. Nighttime, yeah, no, it's a wrap. I'm out. I gotta get out the country at night. But in the city at night, yeah, I'm okay with it. So,
So what's our next one? I think we
uh,
said we wrapped up that one.
yeah, we can go ahead and wrap up that one. That was a pretty good one.